Yup, yup. What's going on, my peoples? We are here with another one today. It is Tuesday, 8:25 p.m. down here in the South Florida. No, we do it, man. Shout out to all the food service drivers out there, all the truck drivers, all the drivers, cab drivers, Uber drivers. What else we got? DoorDash, plane drivers. Even though you fly a plane, train drivers. Do you drive a train or do you train a train? How do you do it, man? We got Arizona in the building. Boat drivers, but not the car drivers, man. There's some crazy people on the road nowadays. Man, I don't even know where to start. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Everybody's always in a rush, yo. Know what I mean? Victor in the building. We got Arizona in the building. We got California in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We gonna wait till we get about 10 people in here, man. We gonna got some serious topic to talk about today, guys. Um, from my observation. But before I talk about that, man, let me address something real quick, right? In life, you got to be grateful, man. You know what I mean? You got to be happy for the things you got. Don't worry about the things that you don't have. Enjoy the people in your life that's around you right now, because when they're gone, you're not going to get to enjoy them no more. Don't dwell on things that's out of your control. You know what I'm saying? Because life is always going to go on. The bills ain't going to stop. You know what I'm saying? You got to compartmentalize your life. Don't go to bed, people. Let me tell you something, right? I woke up late today to go to work, and I'm going to tell you why. I went to bed last night, and my mind was not cleared. I didn't have good thoughts in my mind. Trucker Dion was popping. My mind was cluttered. So what happened is that I woke up late. You know what I'm saying? I woke up late. We got Trucker Dion in the building, EJ the Shocker. Started CDL school this week. That pre-trip is something else, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not remember the pre-trip. 99.9% of drivers don't. Once you get through it, the main thing is to get through it, and you'll be all right. You know what I mean? Just study it. And I know, or I can remember that it's just a couple of things that you need to remember, man. Whether it's dent, dent, or something, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try. Hey, EJ, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to. I know it, man. I'm just here talking. I'm gonna try to run it down for you. Hold on, give me a second. Let me I'm trying to plug in this computer, but so I'm gonna do a challenge, man. I'm gonna do a challenge, bro. So okay, so you walk up to the truck. You look under the truck, make sure there's nothing leaking. You tell your instructor, Ain't nothing leaking. You don't see no signs of nothing leaking. Then you walk up to the truck, start from the right side. Um, at this point, you can go either way, but try to touch every single thing on the truck. Right? You'll touch the light before you open the hood. So the light is not bent, cracked, or broken. Everything is intact. Open the hood, and then you start from top to bottom. You look at all the hoses. All the hoses is connected, properly working. No signs of abrasion, nothing like that. Then you try to touch every single part you see. Touch the steering wheel. Steering wheel is not cracked, bent, or broken. Touch the steering wheel arm. Tell them it's not cracked, bent, or broken. And they'll come straight down. You do the radiator. You do every single thing that you can do. You gotta remember everything. Then you come down and you go to the braking components. After you finish the braking components, then you go to the tires. Tell them that the tires is not the tires in good shape. It's not. It's at the right measurements. Then after you come from the tires, you go to the lug nuts. The lug nuts is properly intact. It's not bent. It's not bent, broken. No signs of erosion. Then you go to the then you got to go to the wheel seal, and then after you go to the wheel seal, you can just go straight up. Check the mirrors, and you gotta check the windows, and you gotta check every goddamn thing. Everything. That's the most annoyingest part of getting the damn CDL, man. Wealthy Lee, what's going on? You know what I mean? We got the killer Fuba in the building. But I want to talk about something, guys. The reason why I got this live going tonight because, as you guys know, man, when something's on my mind, man, I just come and talk about it. Today, I want to talk about yard safety and warehouse safety. We're going to talk about how to move around in the yard. And when I say yard, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the warehouse, the truck yard, DCs. And this can go for anybody. If you're over the road, if you're local, this can go for everybody, right? Now, one thing I've been observing this lately, right? Majority of people that's walking nowadays, they're walking with their heads down, right? And their head is inside their phone. And I just want to inform you guys, these trucks could kill you, right? You got to be observant, walking around there in the yard. You got yard dogs, always moving trailers. You got drivers, moving trailer, double drivers driving up and down. It's going to be one day where you're not paying attention. The driver that's driving the truck and trailer, they're not going to see you. They can probably end up killing you. I heard so much stories of people getting ran over because somebody wasn't paying attention. Now I see and I observe all type of safety hazards everywhere I go, warehouses, in the streets, in Publix, Walmart, wherever it is. Just hazards, man. People just walking around with their heads down. What is that all about? You know what I'm saying? You got to be very vigilant nowadays, guys. When you're walking around in the yard, right? Be mindful. This is how I walk in the yard, right? Anybody that see me can attest for this, right? When I walk, I get as close to the trailers as possible. And I'm talking about trailers that doesn't have a tractor hooked up to it. And why do I do that, you may ask? I do that because when drivers is driving back and forth freely, I just don't want nobody to make a mistake and hit me, yo. So even though I'm walking as close to a trailer and tractor and close to a trailer, I'm still paying attention. Cause worst come to worst, and I gotta jump in between two trailers. I'm doing that. I'm doing so. Another thing that I do, if I do walk next to a trailer, but this time it got a tractor hooked up to it, I do not pass that tractor until I get some type of eye contact with that driver. One thing I'm not gonna do either, just take it from me, I'm just a driver, guys. I ain't nothing but a driver, but I'm just giving you guys my little advice. When I'm walking past a tractor, I'm not going to get into that driver's blind spot. I'm not going to walk into that driver's blind spot. I see drivers walking in driver's blind spot all the time. I see customers walking in your blind spot all the time. Kids, whoever it may be, people walk in your blind spot. And anybody want to know, hey, what's a blind spot? Okay, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to tell you. If you're sitting in your tractor and somebody is passing by, walking in front of your tractor, if you cannot see them, that's a blind spot, right? Another advice I can give you guys, right? I'm just a driver. I just hope this can help somebody, right? To be more vigilant. Just be more vigilant, guys. When you're in your truck and you're pulling off, what's going on, Mike? You're in your truck and you're pulling off. Just kind of like raise your seat a little, put your head over the steering wheel a little. Make sure nobody's in your blind spot because believe it or not, you do have some drivers that text or that TikTok or whatever they doing is so juicy that they'll stop to reply. They'll stop to imply and forget that they're in front of a truck. So, so for your safety, make sure you look. 80,000 straight. Depends on your family size. 80,000 ain't bad. Depends where you want to live. Anybody in here have any suggestion for yard safety? Please fill it in. What do they say? Wear high? I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. You know, as much as you guys hear me make fun of US Food orange shirt, with all seriousness, that was a brilliant idea because those shirts are so visible in the dark, right? Because to be honest with you, sometimes when it's dark, people just cannot see you. You know how much time I go to drive in the nighttime and I can't see somebody just walking by? Speeding in the yard, man. Why? Why do it, guys? I don't know. I'm just a driver. I'm just asking. What's the point of speeding in the yard? You got some guys, man. They speed in the yard. Hold on. Hey, FWD. You say what company pay 100K? LOL. Have you been watching my channel? No. We gonna change the subject because I want to know. Have you been watching my channel, bro? Oh, you have. Majority of food service companies is paying 100K. 100K is $1,937 a week. Over 70% of food service drivers should be making that. A matter of fact, I need all food service drivers to make sure you're making over 100. If you ain't making over 100, get to a company that's making 100 because it's there. The bread is there. The money is there. Don't settle for these companies that's paying cashews and peanuts and walnuts and sunflower seeds. You know what I mean? Don't settle for these companies where you're making cat food, where you're eating cat food. You need to eat real dog food. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you. You making 80,000 at Panera is pretty good. I'm gonna tell you why that's good because I see you guys work, man. You guys rolling them things off the rollers on the lift gate. That is good for your first year, bro. It only gets better from there. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. You making 80. You made 80 last year, right? And a lot of guys made 100. You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you a little secret? Do you know that you have more money saved up than a bunch of knuckleheads that made over 100? Because it's all about what you do with that money. You know what I'm saying? Making 100K is not funny if you don't know what to do with the money. You know what I mean? The difference between 80 and 100K is somebody that know what they doing and somebody that don't know what the heck they doing. So it's out there, man. It's out there, guys. Y'all just don't settle for nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And everything you do in life, man, you got to try to do your best. You know what I mean? And every little thing you do, you know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying? If you get cable, you got to get all the channels. You want the best. You know what I mean? If you're watching football, you got to watch Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You need to watch the best. You know what I mean? The worst thing you can do in life, man, is watch the Dallas Cowboys. But back to the subject. Back to the subject, guys. Yeah, I was saying, yard safety. Drop money out. What's going on? What's going on, man? Yard safety, guys. Be very vigilant. Be very vigilant in the yard, guys. You guys can get killed in the yard, man. And I was talking about speeding. Like, don't speed in the yard, guys. I mean, you guys can do what y'all want, but I don't see the reason for speeding in the yard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, they speed in the yard and they rush to go home just for their wife to tell them to go wash them damn plates. Like, why are you speeding? You run and go home, you open the door, and your wife give you a broom. Majority of y'all ain't got nothing to do. We not getting in the warehouse yet. We still talking about yard safety because there's a bunch of new drivers coming in the game, and we just need y'all to be safe in the yard, man. You know what I mean? In the yard, when you're in the yard, it's a way you gotta walk. You gotta be vigilant, guys. I keep saying that. But just don't walk in the open like that. Do not walk in the open like that. Just try to pick the corners and walk in the corners. You know what I'm saying? OTR drivers walking through yards with the flip flops. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there, man. Cause in my talking about yard safety, in my mind, I think that's a big safety hazard. But we not gonna go there. Let's talk about the warehouse now. If you think you need to be safe in the yard, wait until you get in the warehouse, guys. Now, shout out to all the yard dogs. Shout out to all the guys that's pulling the doubles. Shout out to all the loaders, the selectors, everybody that do this type of work because it is organized chaos. And you got to be safe as possible. If you do not know how to maneuver in the warehouse when they're busy, first of all, First of all, if you don't have no business in that warehouse, when these guys are driving around the forklift, the machines, don't go in there. Don't get in their way. It is very, very dangerous in that warehouse. 3 pieces. That's how much a warehouse worker I heard got their leg broken the other day, or maybe a couple months at US Foods. And I heard of a driver that lost their leg from the warehouse. I'm thinking it's the same company a couple years ago. You can also get killed walking around like not vigilant in the warehouse. If one of them heavy machines run you over, it's over. Corey, what's going on, man? Appreciate that. Y'all hit that like button. Appreciate that. That'll help my notification. Yo, I hope after you guys watch it live, man, I just hope that you guys gonna walk around more vigilant, man. It's always once or twice a year we hear about those nasty accidents, man, where either a driver get run over, the dragged by the truck and trailer, and killed, man. That's a nasty way to go. You know what I mean? That's not a good way to go, man. I wouldn't even wish that on a dirty. Um, Never mind that thought. But that's a dirty way to go. You know what I mean? We got to be safe, guys, and we got to be leaders out here, man. If you see something, call it out. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if a driver is new or a veteran. If you see something, man, go to the driver and like let them know what you see and give them your opinion, man. At the end of the day, we're all man here, man. And if somebody get into their feelings, like it's not the job for them. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go to a supervisor to let a driver know what time it is. If you see a driver doing something stupid, say something, man. You know what I mean? That's your teammate right there, man. You know what I mean? Go to the driver, be like, yo, like you walking around with your head down, bro. I don't think that's safe. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go to the supervisor, be like, hey, can you tell such and such not to walk around texting? No, just go to the driver, man. You know what I mean? Give the give the driver a chance to work it out. That's my belief. I don't like to go around people. I like to give them a chance to fix their mistake because there's a lot of guys that do it every single day, yo. Even some of the guys that work in these yards, man, they think they're invincible. They must think that they're Superman. They must think that their body is made out of steel. One thing you guys don't realize, man, I don't know if you realize, some of you guys do. These truck and trailers can kill you. You gotta respect these truck and trailers, man. You gotta respect what it is that you do. You gotta respect these machineries, man. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure that when you're stopped, your air brakes. Make sure you pull out your air brakes, right? You gotta make sure when you hook up that traction trailer in the morning, make sure it's hooked up. You gotta make sure when you open in that lift gate. Shout out to Gordon Foods up in the building, man. Make sure when you open in that lift gate Is nobody standing in front of the lift gate. That can also kill you. You guys do know trucking is a dangerous job, right? So just do your part and just make it as safe as possible, man. I mean, it's definitely not a game. It's definitely not a game, Corey. Definitely not. I mean, I heard and I seen so much things happening over the years, man. Just think about this, guys. When the last time you guys been on a road trip? How many truck accidents you guys passed by? And I know that we're just talking about yard safety and warehouse safety, but how about when you're on the road, guys? When you're driving to your route, you see those over the road drivers, right? They're following so close, man. Why? James in the building, what's going on? Food service and trucking, what's going on? Hope everybody doing good, man. Hope everybody staying blessed. That's what we try to do, man. We try to keep it real. You feel me? I mean, they be tailgating all the time, man, and I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you know that how much people they can wipe out, yo? How much people they can kill? And a bunch of these dudes, man, they be rushing. You know what I mean? Whether it's owner operator, company driver, but you got a lot of owner operators. They be rushing, and I don't know why they rushing to go pick up that cheap ass TQL load. To go pick up that cheap ass CH Robinson load. Just slow down, man. At the end of the day is going to end. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it ain't that serious, man. You know what I mean? I think the word that we need to look for, and I hope a lot of people play this on the playback, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like my lives aren't scripted. We're just godly gifted. And when I think about something, when something come across my mind, I just talk about it, you know? So this was on my mind. And to be honest with you, this was on my mind for quite a few weeks now. But tonight I finally felt like talking about it. You know what I mean? I guess the word that I'm looking for, guys, I'm looking for one word, right? Professional. Just be a professional, man. They're not paying us peanuts. They're actually paying us professional money. I've been saying since day one, we make money like it ain't funny. Like, you know how much guys came in food service and realized that I wasn't just talking crap? So, some of the little things that us drivers complain and cry about, some of the rules and regulation that they come out with that we whine about. Just think about the money. Think about the opportunity that we're given. Oh, Corey, anytime I see you. Trust me, I see you. You know what I mean? And I see a lot of people, man, but I told myself that it's a lot of people, man, that I want to give wrenches to, but I told myself that I just got to see a facely profile, a face on the profile. That's all. Ain't nothing personal. Make sure I ain't dealing with no robots. Robots. You know what I mean? Oh, Dion, everything good? But I hit you up though, man. But where you at now, man? Like, bro, what's going on with you? Where you? Did you start? Did you start the job yet? Yeah, FWD. You're right. He do got a dog, but he kind of grandfathered in. But going forward, that's my rule anyway. That's my new rule. You're right. Churka Dion, did you start the job? Shout out to Truck Money Al. Them boys out there running, man. Gunning, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Today, I was really bored today at work. I had 640 boring cases for 13 boring stops. It didn't even challenge my brain for 1 second. My truck was not loaded. I had less than six. I think I had 578 cubes in my trailer. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It's like whatever. Like I'm tired of asking for my trailer to be loaded because it's not like when my trailer loaded, people, I'm getting the work done. I'm not coming around. I'm not coming to horseplay. I can literally do 20 stops a day and still get done in a good time. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want a lot of work. I don't want a lot of cases just for the money. It's just I just like what I do, and I just want to stay busy and it occupy my mind. You know what I mean? Hey, truck money, is that good? Is that a good thing? I don't know. What are you saying? Are you telling all 14 people up in here or 13 people up in here to go to are you telling everybody to go to McLean? Food services is money, but we deal with a lot. We deal with a lot of headache, man. A lot. Oh, you going to Cisco? I'm thinking to myself, like, what Cisco you going to? Corey? food service truck and say, "Come to McLean food service or grocery, money to be made." Oh, food. Oh, you telling Corey to come to yeah, food. Corey, food service and trucking said, "You thinking about food service? Come to McLean, money to be made." Oh, you going to Palmetto? Truck money out. James from Jersey said that their McLean always paid by the piece and stops and miles. This is James from Jersey, right? Key drops at GFS is tough. That makes sense because like if you go pieces, stops and miles, right? That's where you don't got to worry about the weight, yo. And you'll that's where you gonna make the money, yo. Oh, you think you guys gonna lose money? I don't think you guys will lose money. James, you think they're gonna be losing money? In my opinion, I just don't see them losing money. I see it as a better system. But what I know, man, I don't work for McLean, man. I don't know how it's broken down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Shout out to every single company out there, but I don't need to work someplace if it's too hard for me to understand how much I get paid, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes our weight is less, but have way more pieces equate to making more. We got 18 people up in the building, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Hit that like button for me. We're gonna be up in here another 10 minutes or so, and then we gotta go. You know what I mean? James said he definitely enjoying the process. We got LC US Food up in the building. Hey, that's smart right there, bro. Yo, let me tell you something. James, I do the same thing, bro. Like every day I go to work, I already know how much I'm gonna get paid. I calculate it to a T. We got Cisco. Congrats to Cisco Aaron, man. Cisco Aaron is gonna be making that transition from food service into the fuel hauling. You guys give him a congratulation, man. Aaron, man, I'm gonna give you about a month, and then you gotta come drop the interview, man. You gotta come do the interview. Let us see how it's going. Um, Congratulations. Just take your time, learn everything you gotta learn, get all the overtime, and earn everything you gotta earn. You know what I mean? Congrats on the process. Oh, just warm this up. You know what I mean? Get all the overtime, earn everything you gotta earn. You feel me? And Aaron, most importantly, when you're in the gas station, get all them numbers and burn everything you gotta burn. Who said that, man? Who the hell said that? What? Honky Kong, what's going on? Oh, you heard that? Hey, you heard me, bro? Don't take my advice, man. That was the bad side of me talking. Do not take that advice. You say you do that. Whoa. Yeah, bro. We gotta keep us posted, man. Keep us posted, yo. You know, Mike, when it comes to fuel, it's a case by case scenario, state by state scenario, area by area scenario, company by company scenario. Because I know big money fuel making guys, I know big money food service drivers. You know what I mean? So for every big money fuel driver you point out, I can point out a big money food service driver. So I think both companies are pretty good. Both industries are pretty good when it's come to paying. Um Once I learned what Love's got to offer, Gemini, you know what I mean? You know, I follow Dirty Broke. Uh, they have some good benefits over there that's not even comparable. You know what I mean? So that's what set that company apart. So anybody that's lucky enough to get on with that company, hey, hands down, that's hey, things I hear about that company, that's one of the best companies out there, bro. Like, but like any other, it's a lot of rinky dink fuel companies out there. So you guys got to be careful when you decide to make that transition. I got a homie, right? He applied for this company. Name of the company is DB Trucking, right? And his company tell him that, hey, if your shift say 10 hours, even if you work 12 hours, we're gonna pay you for 10 hours. I'm like, bro, what? And they give them a choice. You can either get paid hourly or you can get paid by the loads. See, companies like those, companies like Florida Rock, that's still advertising $600 to $1,200 a night or a week, $600 to $1,200 a week. It's a bunch of companies in fuel that you got to learn how to avoid. But then it's a bunch of companies out there that's really good. Stay running. Caroluzzo, Gemini, um, companies that have their own customers. From what I learned, and I'm telling you things that I learned listening to the Dirty Broke channel and just talking to guys that's successful at what they do. The number one thing I learned about the fuel game is as long as you're running for a company that have their own stores, you're not gonna be out of work. You know what I'm saying? If you're running for a company that's a contract carrier, that's go to different gas station mom and pops here and there, they just swinging that fuel everywhere. um, you might be in trouble because when things slow down, they're gonna slow down because you got to understand that the 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 dedicated companies, they're gonna get the first choice of work, right? So that's what it is, man. If you want to make that transition over into fuel, hold up. Let me read this. We got 18 people up in the building. I need everybody to read this. I got to interrupt. This is very important, guys. This is very, 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 very important. Shout out to OSHA. Shout out to the DOT. Shout out to every enforcement out there that enforces companies like this to protect us drivers from things like this. Now let me read this. Since you guys didn't read it, I'll read it to you. Hey man, say bet. What should I say if they're trying to get me to work, but my reset isn't up? Anybody want to answer that? Anybody want to answer that? First thing I'm gonna tell you, right? Honky Conk, if you really like where you work at, right? If you really like your job, tell your supervisor that's telling you this, tell them that you're gonna give them a chance to correct themselves. Let them know you're gonna give them a chance to correct themselves right now. Or if not, you and them is going to see their boss for telling you straight fuckery. I don't know how else to say it. Right? But if it's a job that you do not like, this is way more reason for you to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because we're protected from things like this, bro. You know what I mean? We do not drive if we don't have driving hours. You know what I mean? Don't do it, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm a DOT. I pull you over. I'm not going to hear nothing from you talking about, oh, my supervisor tell me to drive. This ain't your supervisor CDL. What the hell? This is yours. You work. Think about how hard you work to get your CDL, bro. Think about how hard you had to study to do your pre-trip, bro. There's good quality companies out there that's not going to stand for this. You know what I mean? There's a lot of rinky-dink companies out there, bro. I'm telling you. Honestly, whoever whatever supervisor or manager tell you to go ahead and work, they shouldn't be in that position. You know what? I say we all get together. I say we all get together, man. We need to form a food service driver alliance, right? We need to form a food service driver alliance all over the US of A. Each driver is responsible for bringing 20 drivers in the alliance, right? And in the alliance, we only going to have one job. You know what our job is? Anytime we hear something stupid like this, right? We roll up to that particular supervisor, whoever it is. We all get in a straight line. And that supervisor, they got to walk the line, right? And they got two options. Either you want to get slapped with the right hand or the left hand. In life, you got a choice. Make one. That's what we need to do, man, because some of these guys, they don't have a clue. Slap some sense into them, man. Oh, James, we got to get on that interview one day, too, man. To motivate some drivers to get on with McLean up in that Northeast, man, whenever you got time. You feel me? Do you get driver referrals up there? You know, I'm always good at helping drivers get referrals. So let me know if you guys ever want to do like an interview, and I can help you guys out a little bit, man. You know, yeah. Just let me know. Let me know when's a good day for you, man. Just let me know when's a good day. I'll set it up right away. You know what I mean? Hell, I'll have you and Truck Money Al up in there. uh all food service drivers, man. I'll be in Orlando Saturday night. Any drivers that's in Orlando, man, get up. If you want to get up, get up. I'll be out and about, man. So y'all want to link up, hit me up. I know we got a few drivers that's close to Orlando. Yeah, hit me up, hit me up, hit me up, Dion. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm probably gonna be downtown Saturday night. I haven't been downtown in a minute. You know, I don't even know if Capone is still there. Is Capone still there? I don't know what's downtown still, bro. Oh, it did. I haven't been there in a couple. It's been like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't been down. I passed through downtown, but I haven't really like chilled in downtown for maybe like it's been like 2 years now. You know, I try to remember the last time I went downtown, bro. Let me go see what my wife's doing. Y'all give me a second. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I gotta tell my wife to stop cleaning, bro. Sometimes you just gotta stop and pick it up the next day, man. You know, sometimes people just need some time for themselves. But yeah, hey James, you got. I'm about to get out of here, but James, you got Truck Money Al. You got his email. Drop him an email. Let him know when it's good for you to get up and when you can do an interview, man. You can do an interview. Like, don't worry. Like, me and Truck Money Al, we talk. So I know. Hey, y'all be easy, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. I hope this message makes sense, guys. Y'all be easy, be safe out there.